Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to our project. Our project is about how to configure and install DHCP server on Linux Ubuntu. Okay, before I start, I will give you a small explanation and definition about what is the DHCP. Okay, DHCP stand of Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, which is communication protocol that lets network administrator centrally manage and automate the assignment of internet protocol, which is IP address in an organized network. The main purpose or the main idea behind this protocol, they develop this protocol to automate an IP address for all clients. The old way is write an IP address static for each computer, which is hard and it's more difficult. But with using this protocol, the DHCP, it's give all clients the IP address easy way and fast. Save your time and save your money. Without DHCP, the address must be entered manually, like I said, which is static way at each computer and organization. If you have a big company, have 1,000, 2,000 client computer, you can imagine to enter a static IP for each computer. It's hard, really hard. But network administrator using this protocol, DHCP server, it manage and handle all this work and more easy and more fast. And the new IP address must be entered each time a computer move to a new location on the network. It's bigger problem if you change the place of network, the place of client from one office to another office, or from one class to another class, or from one workshop to another workshop. You must re-enter the IP address again. But if we use DHCP, it's handle all that and fix this problem. Whenever you change the client or change the computer place and connect it with DHCP, it will give him the new IP address fast and more easy. DHCP server lets network administrator, supervisor and distribute IP address from central point and automatically send a new IP address when a computer is plugged into a different place in the network. The static way or the static method, you must enter the IP address every time when you plug the computer to the network. You can imagine if you plug the computer 2 times in the day, every day, enter the IP address. It's more difficult. But the DHCP, if you manage configure this DHCP in your network, it will give the client, every client, the new IP address every time, and the DHCP change the IP if you disconnect the computer and connect it again. It manage all IP addresses. This picture show you how the DHCP server and DHCP server and the client talk to each other and manage the IP addressing. In the first place, in the first picture, first step, the client sent a broadcast to discover the DHCP servers, and after that, because the client need IP, after that the near one of DHCP server responds and send to the client what's the position of the DHCP server. After that, the client now he know what's the position of the DHCP server. Number 3, the client send a request to the DHCP server. He tell the DHCP server, I want the new IP to enter the network. After that, the last step, the DHCP server manage the IP and send the he send the IP to the client. After that, this means the DHCP server allow to this client to enter the network. This picture is explain about DHCP client, DHCP server and client, how to they talk to each other. Now, this is small abbreviation and definition about what is the DHCP server. Now we will implement and do this as a practical way by using virtual box from Oracle. Before we go to VirtualBox, let me explain you what's this, which step we will do it in VirtualBox or in practical work. Okay, we have two steps, which is the first one DHCP and the second one it's IP static. First of all, we will install DHCP server by write this command sudo apt get install ics DHCP server. After that, we will give IP static for DHCP before configure DHCP server. The steps of give an IP static for DHCP, which is this. For IP static, write this command sudo nano this is the directory for interface and configure this file, which is file. After we configure this file and write our command inside our IP, our subnet mask and broadcast and gateway, we restart this by write this command sudo etc inet network restart. After we restart, by finish this point, we will give the IP static for DHCP. Now the DHCP server has an IP. After that, we will go to here. Go to file called sudo nano. This file called DHCP server, ICS DHCP server, to configure DHCP configuration. And after that, we will write this command sudo nano this command DHCP conf. After that, we will put our command in DHCP and we will restart it. And this is all. We install DHCP server and give IP address for DHCP and go to DHCP again and configure DHCP server.
Now let's configure DHCP server and Ubuntu server by using VirtualBox. But let me explain you something. IP of the server needs to be static. But when you make it static, you cannot connect to the internet. You can solve this problem by install DHCP server, just install without configuration, and after that make the IP static. After that, do the configuration of DHCP and the DHCP will work with you. Okay, let's open the server and install DHCP server and make the IP static and do the configuration of the server. Let's log in and password, and now install the server by use DHCP server by using this command sudo apt get apt get install ISC DHCP server. download it from the internet, from the website of Ubuntu server. Let's take a little time. Installing of DHCP server is complete now, and as I said before, let's make the IP static by using this command sudo nano and this file etc network interface faces and here. As you can see here, DHCP, we will delete it and write static. And write another command address 192.168.1.1. This is the IP address of the server, and net mask 255.255.255.0, and broadcast 192.168.1.255, and gateway 192.168.1.254, and DNS name servers DNS name server 192.168.1.254, and now DNS search none. By the way, the command in DHCP server very sensitive. You must be careful when you write the comment, and here we don't need this lines. Let's delete it. And we just need 12 lines. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 11, 13. Let's try. Yes, 13 lines. There is one more line. Let's restart the network to test it's good or not, and if there is problem we will go back and solve this problem. Sudo etc init.d networking restart fail. Let's do it again. Go to this file and looking for the problem. As I said, we need 12 lines, just 12 lines. We don't need this line. And we don't need this line. We just need 12 lines. Let's test again, save, and let's restart, and you can see it's okay now. Let's restart the server. To do is the address what I gave to the server activated or not, and complete the server configuration, the DHCP server configuration. Sudo nano, sudo restart, reboot. As you can see, IP address for ETH0, that is the interface of the server, is changed to what I gave to the server, 192.168.1.1. And now let's complete the configuration of the DHCP server. And now we must go to this file, etc default isc DHCP server, to complete the DHCP configuration. Sudo nano etc d default isc DHCP server. address, in my case ETH0. Okay, and save your change here. And now go to this file etc dhcp dhcpd.config to complete the configuration. Sudo nano etc dhcp d dot conf. Okay, these lines, we don't need all of this line, and we must delete it and write our lines for this file. Let's start to delete. It will take a few minutes. Okay, let's write our lines for this file. It's very sensitive. You must be careful when you write your lines. Seven two zero zero. Let me explain to you something. In DHCP file and IP static file, you should use the same IP for broadcast and router. Routers means here in DHCP files gateway, it's the same meaning. And IP static means gateway and DHCP means router. And range, means of range is range of IPs. In my case here, in my network, I use 50 to 200. And now you should save your work. Excuse me. Save your work. Okay. And restart the DHCP server. Sudo ser is ISC DHCP server restart. And you can see here DHCP server is start running, and the DHCP here, the configuration and installing is success, and we have to do the test of the DHCP with another operating system. To test DHCP is working or not, we can make internal network as a virtual inside VirtualBox by making the interfaces of servers and the server's internal network. But now we must shut down the server and go to the setting and go to the network and make it internal network, and the same here, setting network and internal network, and start the server, and after that start the server 2 to see its gift IP or not. And now go to server not 2. Yes, as you can see here, the DHCP gave IP for this server. As you can see here, inside our range, if you remember my range from 50 to 200, it's inside the range 192.168.1.50. That is our project. We hope this project is helpful for you. Our project was DHCP in Ubuntu server, produced by Jameel AL-Sulami 415 and Waleed AL-Harbi 421, network and system administration semester 7. That's it. Thank you.